Hello, everybody. Welcome to this live webinar. Today, to join with us Phonosolar. Phonosolar is a tier 1 manufacturer for solar panels. I just want to know if you can hear and see us. Please, you can comment directly on YouTube and let us know that everything is okay, so we can start. Okay, so yes, we are here all fine. Good. Okay, I'll just start with a small presentation of PVClick for people who does not know PVClick, very fast. And then we will go with the presentation of the Phonosolar. And you have all the possibility to make all the questions. Just write in the chat. At the end, we will reply to all your questions. So with PVClick is a company where we do direct purchase. We allow the company to make direct purchase from manufacturers without intermediaries. We help the companies to purchase solar products, not only solar panels, but most in the renewable energy at the most competitive price in the market, because we represent many famous brands in the solar market world, and all the invoices are directly from the manufacturer and the supply is direct from the manufacturer. You pay direct the supplier, so you eliminate distribution cost and you can save money with your project and earn more from your solar business. With PVClick, we don't have only solar panels, we have a solar power system, solar street lights, energy storage system. That's it. So remember, any question you have for Phonosolar, write directly in the YouTube channel and we will reply at the end of this presentation. Very short. And today there is Phonosolar here. We have Jim Zhang, this business manager of Phonosolar. And Jim.
Hello, hi. Thank you, Michael, and good morning, everyone. And this is Jim from Phonosolar. I'm responsible for the business development for Phonosolar in whole Europe, mainly, and actually all over the world. But it's mainly my efforts in Europe. And next to me is my colleague, Serena Nasrin, and responsible for the sales in Europe. And right now I will give a brief introduction of Phonosolar. So I will show our presentation. Hi, Michael. How can I share this presentation? It's okay. Okay, so our position, Phonosolar is the global leading solar solution provider. And here I will introduce about the 4 parts about Phonosolar. Who is Phonosolar and what we can do, and why you can be our ideal partner for Phonosolar and our reference of the world. Firstly, I want to introduce to everyone that the company structure of Phonosolar, and our mother company called Sumec, and the full name is called China National Machinery Industry and Corporation, and we are one of the state-owned company in China, controlled by the central government directly, and we are one of the member of the Fortune Global 500 list so far. And in 2020, we are ranked about 281. And Sumec is the wholly subsidiary owned by Sumec, and from the revenues of every year. Sumec is the largest subsidiary under Sumec, and the Phonosolar is a brand of solar panels under Sumec, because Sumec is have wires business group, and renewable energy is one of these business group, and Phonosolar is a brand. Later, I will introduce about the milestone of set up in Phonosolar in Sumec. This is our background of Sumec. We are one of the state-owned company and ranked as the Fortune 500 list, and we have 27 wholly owned subsidiary and 13 listed company in the stock market. And in the international engineering listing, we are also ranked 19 in 2020, and we have more than 180 overseas service subsidiary and agency. And globally, we have more than 115,000 employees all over the world. So Sumec, so far we are established in by the year of 1978, and from the revenues, it's the revenue 2 years ago. It's 14 million, but last year we have reached our historic high, and it's about 20 billion US dollars for whole year for year 2021. And in China, there is a ranking about the company. We are ranked about 121 in China, and we have quite good credit from international banks, which is about 7 billion. And we have globally, we have 22,000 employees all over the world. And this is about our revenues for generally for every year starting from 27. So you can see Sumec growth. We are in a rising wave, and steadily we are growing every year. And until last year, we reached 20 billion US dollars last year. So this is about the business scope of Sumec, from power tower, power generation equipment, the garment, textile, and the bulk commodity, and electric equipment import, rail transit part, and marine engineering. And this one, clean energy, is the business we are handling by Sumec Energy. And the last one is about the engineering and contracting, which is about the EPC works of the world. So Phonosolar, our brand values. First one is stability, second one reliability, and third one sustainability. So I will introduce more about Phonosolar from this page. So we are founded by 2008, and globally right now we have 2.8 gigawatt production capacity, and we are tier 1 ranking in the Bloomberg new energy finance. And this listing starting from 2014, and we are ranked continuously since 2014. So it can be we can call us as a reputed brand as tier 1, and also a lot of third party laboratory called DMVGL, and we awarded as the top performer and every year. And this is about our milestone of Phonosolar. In 2008, we are firstly doing the solar business in this field, but at that time we are doing as a trading business, because Sumec is the state-owned trading group, and at that time when the PV business started in China, and most of the demand, most of the project is happening in Europe. And most of the production equipment is made in outside China, and most of the silicon, the wafer, the demand.
Oh, we got problem with the line. Let's wait. They come back. I don't know what happened. This is the presentation. And we were talking about the milestones of the Phonosolars. Let me check. What's wrong? We will resume as soon as from China they can contact us. Wait. Okay, so we're waiting. They're trying to connect again. Okay, they're back. Entering the streaming again. There's a problem with the connection. They're far, far away from China to Europe. Hi, Jim. Welcome back. You were...
Yeah, I lost.
No problem. Okay, we were talking about the milestones. You can continue from here.
Okay, but I think I have to show the presentation again. And
yeah, presentation is here. I will move the slide. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to where we were. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's continue.
Wait, I didn't see on my laptop. Okay, so I will, sorry for the lost collection. I will continue from our milestone, and so we started the PV business as early as before 2008, and at that time, most of the production capacity is based outside China, and most of the productive equipment, like from Germany, from United States, from Japan, all these equipment are produced in outside China, and so we, as Sumec, as a traditional trading group, we import this equipment, and we also imported the silicon wafer for the trading business, and we also exported the modules to the solar panel to our customer. But as we found that the solar panel, we should guarantee to our customer 25 years at least the warranty. So we think we can't do just as a trader for other brands. So by 2008, we set up our own factory, and Phonosolar was founded at that time. And in 2008, our capacity expanded to 500. And so this is some of the big milestones in our history. In 2010, we completed one of the at that time, it was the largest solar power plant in the world. And you can also Google this Czech Wopak 35 mega on the website. And since 2014, when the Bloomberg has has a ranking system for all the solar panel manufacturer. We are the tier 1 since that time. And since 2016, we are awarded by the DMG as the top performer in the performance of the solar panel. And 2019, we reached our capacity by 2.8 gigawatt. This is globally, because still there is some anti-dumping, for example, in United States. So we ship in from outside China, from Vietnam, from Turkey, from our factory outside China. And this is about the global network of Sumec, and you can see in most of the continents and most of the main countries, we have our local office. And so the second part is about currently what we can do in Phonosolar. This is generally the main 3 series products. First one is the half cut. We call it the Twin Plus series. And the second one is called bifacial. And the third one is called the darker series. It's a new series launched just last year, and it's by the Topcon sales technology. And with the Twin Plus, we have the 2 main size of the cells, 166 millimeter, and we can mass produce the power as 380 watt, 415 watt, and 460 watt. And with 182 millimeter, we can produce 410 watt and 545 watt peak. And bifacial series, so this is mostly used in the ground-mounted project. So we only produce in the large size of the panel. So we don't do the smaller size. So 460 watt peak and 545 watt peak. But this is just the front side power. You can also, for the user, for the project investor, you can also get the benefit from the back of the panel. And the third one, the Topcon technology. Right now, we can reach about 420 watt and 560 watt, which is about 15 watts higher than the P-type technology. And our features, our product, higher module efficiency, and the second one, the positive tolerance. So this is we want to introduce, because for all the panel delivered from Phonosolar, we can ensure the real power is higher than the nominal power in the nameplate. So it's about 0 to 5 watt tolerance in each pieces of the panel delivered from Phonosolar. And the higher reliability, I will introduce more later about our testing and about our performance in the laboratory, and the stable power output, durability, and outstanding appearance. So this part, I introduce what we can provide to our customer, and this part I will introduce more about our advantage and why it is the best choice to go with Phonosolar. The first part is about the stability. This is also about our background. Sumec state-owned company in China. Maybe some of the customers don't understand what does the state-owned company means in China. This means you have abundant credit line from the bank, and let's say you will never bankrupt in China. And the solar panel is not just a product, but it's also generating revenues for the investor for 25 years. So working with a long-lasting partner is the most important to choose the brand. And this is also to prove why we are stability for long-lasting. And the second part is about the reliability. And this is just I introduced since 2014. We are one of the tier 1 module manufacturer in Bloomberg, and we are continuous list every quarter. We are listing in this ranking list. And this is about the bankability. So globally, we have shipped more than 7 giga since beginning, since from the first day of operation. And in most of the countries, in most of the we have the get to the bankability from wireless banks from these countries. So this one is I want to introduce more about this part. This is how to prove our higher performance. And so for most of the panel, we have the TUV certificate, and which is called IEC standard. But in DNVGL test, their test is about at least 3 times harder than the IEC standard. So the first one, the thermal cycle, in IEC standard, it's 200 cycles. And the criteria is that if you can reach 19.5, you can pass this test. But in DNVGL, the testing is 800 cycles, and the criteria is that you have to reach 98.9 efficiency of the nominal nominal power. And the second part, damp heat, humidity, and the UV PID. So all these tests is we use the more crucial conditions to testing our modules. So this is to give a result to our customer to feel safe to use in outside the environment. Because like for the thermal cycle, the temperature is changing, and so we just to simulate in outside the environment. The temperature may be changing every day, and the damp heat is also and the humidity is about the testing for the in some area which is higher humidity. So this is also important for the performance of the solar power plant. And one of the story I want to share here, and the DNVGL starting in PV starting in 2016, and at that time only 2 companies was ranked in every test was ranked as a top performer. One is called a Japan brand called Concrete, and another Chinese brand called Phonosolar. At the first beginning year of DNVGL in PV business, so we are one of the 2 top performer, 2 brand which ranked in all the tests. We are awarded as a top performer. So this is just the story here. And so this is for every year we are doing the test. But and the third one is about the top brand PV modules. This is according to one of the researcher company in Australia, and we are ranked since 2000 as the top brand PV in Australia since 2018, and every year we are awarded as a top brand PV. This is some of the testing figures from the PV Laboratory Germany, and about the LID. So LID, is called light induced degradation. This is most common. Happened for the PV panel, and but our performance, you can see, we only have 0.1 degradation, but compared with other brand, it's about 0.6% the degradation. The second one is also PID, the potential induced degradation, and we can ensure 0 PID with our technology in the series. this is about the output for in the weak light conditions, because the nominal power is one of the first important points that the investor have to pay attention. But also how your panels can working in the weak light conditions. You can absorb more light and you can generate more electricity. This is also important for the investor, because finally our goal is to achieve the lowest LCOE. So when you have the same investment cost, but if you can generate more electricity under the weak light conditions, such as like in the morning, in the evening, we can also generate more than other brands. This part is about our quality control in our manufacture system. We have a R&D center based in our located in Nanjing, just in the office downstairs, and we have more than 215,000 square meters as R&D center, and we have more than 18 engineering responsible for the quality control system. And also in China, one of the which is very powerful, or let's say professional, awarded for the laboratory. It's called the National and Professional Certified R&D Institute. We got this awarded in China, and also we are the satellite, the laboratory for Interc and the TÜV. This is about our the testing that we can perform in our laboratory. So according to the IEC standard, we can do 100%. We can do all the tests in our laboratory, and in IEC 61730, and we can finish 85% of the testing scope in our laboratory. And one of the program in TÜV is called the witness manufacturing testing. And what does that mean? It's called because for every new model, and you should get the certificate from TÜV when you send it to Europe, to most of the market. But in our laboratory, we can do the test instead of testing in TÜV, and they can send engineering in our laboratory to witness our process, the procedure to do the testing, and they can approve our test. Our test is certified by the TÜV. So after we do our testing in our laboratory, we can get the TÜV certificate. So this is more very powerful than other brands. This is about our quality management system. We have the 38 production procedure, and we have the 24 hours and 8 days per week, the real-time monitoring for the quality. And for each pieces of panel, we have to pass the year inspection 2 times. This is some of the picture from our intelligent manufacturing factory right now. And this is some of the process of the whole production procedure. And this is our system to ensure that our quality system can be well executed with the ERP system, MES system, and the PCS system. The last part is about the reference we did since 2008, and globally we have shipped more than 7 giga, and but some of them is not listed here. But we will show you just one of the main of the project reference we did so far this years. This first one is just as I explained just now, the 35 mega Wopak, Czech Republic. It was the 9th largest solar power plant in 2010. Still, you can Google this and on the website you can find this picture. And in Europe, Italy, and in Germany, Ukraine, in United States, Armenia. So basically, in most of the regions, we have delivered our panel to the project. Yeah, thank you. And the presentation show is just finished. And if you have any further questions, we are welcome and can answer you on the webinar. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Jim, for the presentation of the company. We have a video of a Phonosolar. Now we show you the video of the factory. It's a 2-minute video, so you can see how advanced is the manufacturing in Phonosolar. In the meantime, if you have any question, yes, write directly in the comment in YouTube, and we will answer just after the video. Okay, let's see the video now.
Share the sun. Power the future. Phonosolar.
Okay. So, Jim, we have some questions. So, first question from Trilog. Okay. Where can I get more information on Tier 1 panels?
So, I mean, Mr. Tariq, so you're asking about the listing of the whole Tier 1 solar panel, right? You can get from the website of the Bloomberg New Energy Finance, but maybe this list is not public to all the visitor, and as a manufacturer, we can get the full list. So maybe you can contact PVClick, and we can. Every quarter, we will share the full listing to them.
Yes. So, Trilog, if you need the list, of the manufacturing on the tier 1, you just contact us. We can share for you. If you need different information of tier 1, let us know. Okay, very glad to be helpful for you. Ibrahim, I would like to ask if you supply full black solar panels.
Yeah. Right now, but the full black, I guess most of the full black was installed on the roof. So our full black is a little bit special. On the back side of the back sheet, it's white. But from the appearance of the solar cells, about the frame, all of these are black. But we have also used the double side black, the back sheet. But we can also do this. But most of the customers, they are asking for the full black with the white back of the back sheet. And we also have the normal full black. It's not full black, but with black frame. So we can do, right now we can reach about 365 for 166. And we can also produce 405 watts peak for 166 9 product for full black.
Okay, Trilog again. Where to buy Phonosolar for the African market?
Yeah, right now we don't have exclusive distributor in Africa, so you can contact Phonosolar directly, or you can contact PVClick directly with your inquiry about your delivery schedule, about your vendors of your project.
Yes, Trilog, contact us, send your request, and we will be glad to help you to get directly from the factory the Phonosolar panels. Chris, thank you for the presentation. You're welcome. Do you have glass modules, frameless and framed?
Just as I introduced in the presentation, we have 3 main series of the product. The second one is bifacial, and our bifacial is made of the glass. Because of the high weight of the glass, and due to the transparency of the background, it's better to, instead of just use the monofacial seals, but we use the bifacial seals. So glass modules is our bifacial modules, and we suggest it can be a frame, but it will be the simpler frame than the standard one, and because of the light of the whole module and for better installation. So we will put a frame on the long side of the panel, and you can install easily on the project.
Okay, thank you, Jim. So all the bifacial manufactured by Phonosolar are glass, or can be also glass backsheet, EVA.
Yes. Bifacial, all the bifacial are glass. And also we have new products which will be launched in near future, which is glass and transparent backsheet.
Yes, okay. Yes, okay. And about frameless panels, is the warranty the same as a framed one? Because normally manufacturer does not like to supply frameless, because there can be some problem of water coming inside the panels.
Because without the frame, there is some technical issues in installation, and also due to the installation issue, there may be leading to some problems in quality complaint. And so to avoid the quality issue, we suggest all the bifacial, all the glass panel are framed with a simple aluminum frame.
Okay, Chris said, oh, the voice is choppy. So there was problem at the beginning of the reply for the glass, but it was repeated that all the bifacial panels are glass. But probably Chris is looking for BIPV panels. So with more transparency than the standard bifacial panels.
The BIPV is another sector of the manufacture, and we have to see your requirement in your project because for BIPV there is no standard so far, and we can do the customer design the service, but we have to see we have to receive your detailed requirement of your project.
Yes, for BIPV, normally it's require different transparency according to the project. So we need to get the project details to make the offer for BIPV panels.
Yeah.
So Ibrahim, what is the wafer size you focus on your production? 188, 210 millimeters. So, and what about 166? Is going to disappear?
Actually, right now, just as I introduced, we have two main sizes of the wafer. One is 166, and the second one is 182. And so far, we didn't do any roadmap or the design in 2010. But all of the production line are compatible with the 210 millimeter. But so far we have some concern in the technology part. So I can show a presentation about the advantage of 182 compared with 210. So I can show the presentation to show our advantage why we choose 182 as our roadmap in future. And after this webinar, I will share with PVClick, and if you have introduced to know more, we can explore.
How do you reprocess the panels after the life cycle?
Right now, we have in some of the countries in Europe, we are certified in the PV cycle. They can do the recycle of the panels after 25 years. But it's not for the whole countries because most of the customers, they don't have such a specific requirement. But in some of the market, which is the traditional to show you have a recycle system. We are right now registered in Poland and Germany and France.
Okay. Do you provide exclusive partnership in Europe? If a company claims they are your official partner, does that mean that have exclusive rights to import your product to their country?
Right now, we have only one exclusive partnership in Germany, and in other European countries, we don't have so far. And but of course, we will. For a customer, if you are an installer or if you are a distributor, we will see and to suggest you where you buy the best, which is best for your company. And so if you are an installer and you need more after sales warranty, so we may suggest you buy from our local distributor. And if your company position as the distributor in your country, and we can discuss about the strategy for becoming Phonosolar distributor in this region. But right now, most of the partnerships are not exclusive.
Thank you. What is the type of backsheet? Do you produce panels with tabular backsheet?
The Tesla backsheet from the DuPont, and we also get some of the inquiry from the customer that they want to do the manufacture the panel with Tesla. We can buy, and because Tesla backsheet they are do OEM in the backsheet manufacturer, and we can buy this Tesla. This backsheet with a Tesla film on the back, so it's okay. Yeah, but for the standard panel, we don't use the Tesla backsheet.
Yeah. What do you recommend for rooftop implementation in windy areas?
Smaller size panel, but I think the most important is about your design in the mounting structure. It's not just about the panel, because most of the panel with the standard size and the standard weight, and if it is a winding area, you have to be more attention on the design of the mounting structure and on the clamp or use the mounting with the panel. We suggest a smaller size the panel for this in this area.
What is the protection ingress of the diode junction block? I hope it's up to IP68.
Yes, IP68.
Yeah, okay. And do you guys introduce customized interconnection cables or standardless?
Right now, our standard interconnection cable, the length is about for bigger size, which is about 1.25 meters, and we use the Stokely collector, and also there are some other solutions if depending on your installation in your project. If you just collect left, left to the with the right, we can suggest the shorter cable, which is about 0.35 meters. This is to save the cost and also can avoid the DC loss of the electricity.
Do you have BOS for any specific site of solar farm? I mean, do you provide all the materials?
If you have a detailed design of the components, we can help organize from China. As I said, our mother company Sumec is a traditional trading group, and with our because we are also the IPP investor in China, so we have also buying in large quantity in the mounting structure, cable, and inverters. So we can get benefit from these large values, and also Sumec is the largest trading group in Jiangsu province. It is the most developed province in China, and we get very good cooperation with Costco, with Mosque. We have very good freight quotation from them, and this we can also help our customer to saving on the freight, on the transportation cost. So this is an option for us, and if you have the detail, the BOS list, we can also help you source from China. Yeah.
Great. So send the list, and we will help you to source everything. Do you offer Sinosure financial service?
Yeah, we can provide, and depending on the financial report of the customer, if it is can be recognized by the Sinosure, we can offer a good payment terms, like after our delivery, you can pay in certain days, 6 days. This up to discussion. Yeah, we can provide.
Okay, I have two questions, Jim.
Yeah, please.
One, we were talking in the beginning that Sumec is a government company, especially for our Western mentality. Government company is not good, okay? it means slow, it means low efficiency, but in China it's completely different. So apart, you already told of the benefit that the government company has in terms of access to finance, to the money. Locally in China. What are the other benefits that a customer can have working with a government company instead of a private company?
I didn't hear the last sentence. Can you please repeat again?
Yeah. What's the benefit from the customer to buy from government company instead of private company in China?
Okay, understood. And just I introduced several times the solar module is a commercial product, but it's also for the investor. It's also a tool to generate the revenues with the output of electricity. So you expect the revenues from this power plant for at least 25 years, and so the technology is changing every day, and maybe in the future there is some claim in the warranty. You may face some of the quality issues. You may face some defects in your power plant. So at this time, you should find your supplier to ask for the replacement of your panel. But with a private company, just in PV business, it's very it's very apparent. From the very beginning, the Sumec, and in the next to Sumec is Yinli. So these two companies, they have very difficult financial problems, and when you have the quality issues, you can't find the right person, you can't find the right way to claim for your warranty. So this is the most important. But with state-owned company in China, Sumec is the company directly controlled by the government, and Sumec, we are a training group, and we are not claiming for pursuing for a huge profit, but we care more about our reputation in the market, and this is our way to survive in this market with full competition. So I can't say that other company cannot provide you the warranty, but from my personally, I can feel it's more safer and it's more secure to claim your and if there is any quality issue, and the warranty from a state-owned company is more secure than a private company. So this is my personal and insight in the difference you are buying from a private company or a state-owned company.
Okay, then I have another question. Let me check the slide. Because you have in your portfolio, there are twin plus modules and Darko modules. Both of them, they have the 182 millimeters cells, but the efficiency is different. So, what's the difference in technology between Darko and the Twin Plus?
You mean the Darko and Twin Plus, right?
Yes, yeah, they have the same size, same cells, but efficiency is different.
The difference is from at the process of sales, and TOPCon sales is the technology issue, and I can show you the presentation right now, and about the advantage and the difference of.
Okay. In the meantime, you prepare the presentation. I replied to Chris. Chris is asking, if you deal with private-owned Chinese company, then you cannot trust them from trade and operational point of view. No, this is not the matter. The matter is that the state-owned company has a stronger shoulder because they have on the back the government. So the government has all the interest to let the company work and finance the company. So they are stronger. They have stronger support. Does not mean that the private-owned Chinese company are not trustable. That's a matter that the government company, they can have more support from the government for money, and if there is a problem of crisis, they can have more support. So in the long run, because the panels you use, they are for you need that they work at least 25 years, okay, to get the money from the energy production. So you need to have a company that can support you for 25 years at least. So according to Jim, the government company can be stronger in this way, much more support. Okay, Jim, you can tell us about the drug. I cannot see. Jim, there is the presentation.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim.
Yeah. This Darker series is made of the N-TopCon module, and it was launched in the beginning of this year. And I will just go. We can show this presentation to every participant, and I will make a short introduction here.
Okay.
Yeah. And the N-TopCon, the first advantage is that it has the higher efficiency in the surface of the cells, and in this way, and it can reach higher power after you met in with the same size, with the same quantity of the cell, you can reach higher power. So what is the TopCon? And right now, most of the PV panel is made of the PERC technology, and this is about the process of manufacturing in sales process. And in TopCon, we will see the difference is that you have N-type silicon dipped with the. I don't have the very full knowledge in the process, but I just want to show the difference in the manufacturing process. So the difference is since the beginning, the N-TopCon, and this is the process compared between POC and TopCon. You can see there is some slightly difference. And this is about the sales efficiency, the roadmap. Right now, for mono PERC, we can reach about 23%, but with N-TopCon, we can easily reach 24.3 to 24.7%. And in future, it can reach higher. And but for mono PERC, maybe just 23.5 is the limit of the efficiency. So this is according to the laboratory. This is about the design in the panel. The first one is the bigger size. So this can be used in the large power plant ground mounted. So with 72 pieces of full cell, we can reach 560 watt. So but right now with the 210 millimeter, you can find some of the advertisement that they are producing 600 watts or even higher. But the most important, you should compare the efficiency, because with the same size of the panel, we can reach 560. But with monoproc, the maximum right now we can reach 545. So it's about 1.5 watt peak more in the same size of the panel, and the efficiency is higher. And the second one is we used 54 pieces of cells, and the power can reach 420. So this can be suggested on the rooftop, and with the smaller size, with less weight, which can be easier for installation on the roof. And this is about the performance of darker, and we have the higher efficiency. So this is already shown in the power, in the nominal power, and the lower degradation. And the first year the degradation is only 1%, and after the first year until the 30 years, the percentage is about 0.4%. And with monoproc, the first year is 2%, and after that it will be around 0.6. So we have the lower degradation with n-TOPCon, and we can work better in the weak night conditions, and higher bifacial ability. So this means you can, with the same conditions, you can get more power output from the back side of the panel. And there is zero LID and anti-PID features. So this is about the higher efficiency and the weak illumination and response. This is the n-top compared with monoproc. So you can see maybe in the morning the light is not that high. So with the lower illumination, we can reach a higher reactive efficiency. In this way, you can get more output from your power plant in the weak night conditions. And this is about the more output in the long-term operation of the power plant. Because of the lower degradation every year, we can reach more output in 30 years. And this is about the features in operating. We can reach less lower operating temperature, and in the design of the project, maybe some of the engineers, they are very familiar with this called power temperature coefficient. And when the temperature is higher, the output is less. And so with TOPCon, we can reach lower coefficient. So if we have higher temperature, the less the output loss due to the temperature is less compared with monoproc. This is about the bifacial ability of the n-TOPCon, and also the quality reliability in our certified in our laboratory in this new product. So just as I said, the goal of your master is to reach the lowest, the levelized cost of electricity. So with n-TOPCon, in our financial model, we can reach lowest the cost of electricity compared with monoproc. This is some of the application in China. and in different conditions, we install these panels. Yeah. So this is about our roadmap in next few years, and by this first quarter we launched the TOPCon, and we are hoping we can get in about at least 0.5% higher in efficiency in the TOPCon series. Yes, thank you.
Okay, Jim, thanks for the explanation. We have some questions again. What is the product idea of the rooftop sites and TOPCon model series?
Just as I introduced the panel with 54 pieces of full sail, we were cutting in half, so 108 half sails, which we are more suggested for the recommended for the roof installation. The size is about I will show we will show the presentation later, and you can find our. And I will also show the data sheet. You can find more details about the technical of the TOPCon.
Okay, Trilok makes a lot of questions. What efficiency we are talking in terms of megawatt solar farm? I think that depends on many factors, not only on the solar panels. So we need more details of the same solar farm. What percent of total panels required one has to keep? So if a project is 1,000 solar panel, what do you suggest the installer should keep extra?
So the first question, what the efficiency we're talking about in terms of mega solar farm? So I guess you are asking about the efficiency, the production ratio of this power plant. So actually, this is not big difference for it's not related with the solar panel, but your design in the project, what kind of the inverter you are choosing, and what of the transformer you are using, and the cable length and the loss due to the cable, due to some of these aspects. So, but actually, the efficiency of the power plant, from my experience before in previous EPC reference, it's about 82% of general. But if you are talking about the efficiency of solar panel, it's another story. So as I introduced just now, there is monoPERC and also TOPCon. monoPERC with 23% and monoPERC with 24.2% right now. What percent of total panels required one has to keep? I didn't understand for the second question.
Yeah, I understand that when you make installation, if you install 1,000 panels, what do you recommend to keep some extra panels on the place?
Understood. You mean for the stock for the repair?
Yeah, for the future repair.
Normally, it depends on what scale of your project site. If you are a commercial building and you have 1 mega, at least we suggest for 1,000 we suggest at least 1 or 2 pieces. But if you have a large scale and you have to prepare more, at least 1 pieces for 1,000 pieces. This is our suggestion, and it's also depending on whether it is convenient for you to buy the stock on time. So it depends. If you are based in a desert area in some of the regions, you can prepare more. But from our experience, one piece is for 10 mega size. So it's about 30,000 pieces. So it's just 13 to 15 pieces in total.
Okay. Then, what about luminescence tests? And do you have the required tool for testing the modules?
We don't produce this tool, but we can help you. So if it is necessary, we can help you buy in China, and we are also do the EPC and also investor in China. So we also have this full tool. So to test on site about the efficiency, about the nominal power of the panel, we have this tool.
Okay. The other, it was also shown during the video that during the process of manufacturing of the solar panels, each solar panels undergoes 2 luminescence tests. And they need to pass 2 EL tests to be approved for the sales.
No, I guess they are asking for the test on site about the luminescence. There is some of the testing, hand holding the device to test the EL picture. Yeah.
No, yeah, on site. Okay. Okay, Jim. Thank you very much for your time. We made more than 1 hour, more than expected. And
I think we have another question from Tori.
I have this question here. Bifacial is beneficial for large-scale solar farm.
Yeah. Most of the bifacial panels are used in large-scale solar farm because in some of the roof system, you are just installed on the roof. You don't have a very high mounting structure, so even there is a reflection on the backside, you can't get the output from the backside. But in the large-scale solar farm, most of them are mounted with a tracking system, and in this region, you can get more reflection on the ground, and you can get more benefit from the backside of the panel. So most of the bifacial right now are installed in the large-scale solar farm. But if in your roof system, if you have a higher the mounting structure, you can also try. You can, yeah.
Okay, so Jim, thank you again for your time. Really appreciate. And for any requests you have for Phonosolar solar panels, just let us know. info@pvclick.com. And so register on the YouTube channel because you can be ready for the next webinar and to know more about the solar panels. Okay, so thank you and see you next time.
Thank you for
bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.